Coming off of this game, I was excited, I was erect and hard and ready to bust, and then Game Freak gave me the biggest blue balls of all time with Scarlet and Violet.
After we fuck, she can't be near me. Even bitch, I give a conversation to the Siri. We pass on me already. Yes, I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen ones in my potential, so they fear me.
Guys, I'm sad. I'm depressed. I'm tired. And no, it's not because Zendaya is marrying Tom Holland, and it's not because my GPA is lower than the amount of money I have in my bank account. It's because it's been 20 years Pokemon has been a franchise. It's been 20 years, 20-something odd years, and we still can't get a good Pokemon game. It's fucking tragic. I hate it. And I want to talk about it. This shit sucks, man. Let's talk about it. First, let's start off with the graphics. You know, as usual, it's a Pokemon game, so you're gonna expect the graphics to be below subpar, but these graphics were below subpar. Like, these graphics look like they came out of my asshole. These graphics have the curvature of Hilary Swank's chin. These graphics are so bad that Moist Critical didn't even feel like Moist metering them. He said, fuck this game is not even worth even reviewing. I'm just gonna go do something else with my life. And I don't blame him, because this game felt like it was a slap to the face for the Pokemon franchise. Like, I've been playing Pokemon since probably my first memory of playing Pokemon was Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I've been playing the game religiously since then. And as long as I can remember, Pokemon has had this reluctance to stick to its basic formula. You had the same no voice acting with the same storyline, with the same rival, with the same professor named after a tree, and you had to beat the same evil team in the same one-dimensional world where you had to use the same strategies to beat the game. All for the same price of $60. I'm not the type of person to disrespect someone's gangster. If it makes dollars, it makes sense, and if it makes money, it works. I mean, what can I do about that? But with Pokemon's Legends Arceus, they took a bold new step with the Pokemon franchise. They knew we liked routing our Pokemon, so they made a whole new traversal system in an open world with a little strand type climbing in there for some spice. They knew we were tired of the monotony of battle sequences into the fights to train and catch Pokemon, so they made the transitions into fights and getting items completely seamless. They knew we actually wanted to throw our Pokeballs, so they gave us that function. Coming off of this game, I was excited, I was erect and hard and ready to bust, and then Game Freak gave me the biggest blue balls of all time with Scarlet and Violet. Game Freak just saw everything we liked about Legends Arceus, and they just said, you know what, let's just take all of that out and just put all the bad parts in Scarlet and Violet, and you know what, let's make it even better. Let's make the graphics 10 times worse. And you know that Pokemon everybody likes, Gimmighoul? Let's make him really hard to find and make the player find 999 coins in order to get the evolution of Gimmighoul. Yeah, the kids are gonna love that! It's disappointing for me as a Pokemon fan to see the franchise be like this, mainly because I know what the potential Pokemon can reach if Game Freak has a big enough staff and time to get a proper Pokemon game done. We want a game that actually shows the developers care about the series, and that care can be displayed through things like voice acting, better art and design, bring the Pokemon world that the fandom is already in love with to life. If they combine the best parts about Legends Arceus with a mainline Pokemon game and a modern theme, Pokemon can easily be Game of the Year material if it wants to. That's the key phrase at the end, if it wants to. Because unfortunately, Game Freak is still making a shit ton of money regardless of the state of the games they put out. And that's just the harsh reality of it. So, where do we go from here is the question. And I'm not gonna shove smoke up everybody's asses and say, let's boycott Game Freak for a better Pokemon game, because that's just not gonna happen. Game Freak makes so much money, and I don't think people are really gonna care that much. In all honesty, I feel like the best course of action is to probably just keep buying Pokemon games and keep voicing our concerns for what the Pokemon series could be. So far, Game Freak seems to have tried to make strides to go in the right direction, but I'm not sure what specifically they need help with in order to become that god tier Pokemon game that they know they can become. So at the end of the day, yeah, don't boycott Game Freak, that's cheesy and probably not gonna work. My advice, just keep enjoying the Pokemon games for what they are now, and keep voicing your concerns as Pokemon fans, and eventually, hopefully, we can get our final wish of a really half-decent Pokemon game. So, yeah, that's all I really gotta say. See ya.